Hey guys, today me and Tammy are going to be making, or I'm going to be making, and we're going to eat two different items. One, these were sent to us by Stacie Ann in the UK. One of them is this chicken and sage gravy mix. Is this from
Morrisons?
Morrisons? Okay. This one's from Morrisons, and we'll make this later. We do have some chicken boiling. We're just going to have it over just chicken, so we'll do this in a minute. And the next thing we're going to do is the Tesco batter mix for Yorkshire pudding. So this is Yorkshire pudding. You can make pancakes out of it, but we're going to make Yorkshire pudding. So what you need is you need a 12-hole or 12 section muffin tin. You need 200 milliliters of water, an egg, and you need some oil. And you're going to put an oil. You're supposed to put a third of a teaspoon into each one of these. And none of our sets have a third of a teaspoon, just to let you know. It goes to 388 or 390 degrees. I think it's 390 degrees Fahrenheit for the oven. So you want to have that heating up. Ours is going to beep here while I'm talking. So what you want to do is you're going to put your oil in the pan, and then you're going to heat your oil up first. You're going to put the whole pan in the oven, heat it up, and then I'll be back. So the closest thing I had to a third is a half. So I'm just gonna do the best I can. Tell you what, that's not much. I've made these before, and there was quite a bit more oil in the bottom. I can just tell you that right now. And this measuring spoon is actually bigger than what we're supposed to have, but well, I'm following the recipe, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow the recipe. So I'm going to get this in the oven and just put it until it just starts to smoke, really. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, the pans are in the oven right now. So, and you saw I had a pan underneath my muffin tin. That's just in case when I do make these, they don't boil over and it's easier to deal with. So basically I'm just going to mix my egg and my water together. You could have done that in anything, a bowl or whatever. Take our dry ingredients, I'm going to try to cut close to the top, and put it in a bowl and just have a whisk ready. And we're going to slowly whisk in our liquid. Okay, so this has basically been in as long as it took me to mix the mix up and then Tammy to do the dishes. So I'm just going to basically, it doesn't say how much to scoop in here, but I don't want to put too much either. I'm just going to kind of go, and then we'll just see how much I have left. I know when I made it before, it almost filled the whole pan up. So we'll see how it goes with these. Okay, that worked out pretty good. So now I'm gonna get these back in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. I'll probably do 25 and I'll be back. Okay, these are the Yorkshire puddings out of the oven. They look nothing like a Yorkshire pudding. They didn't fluff up. They didn't rise out of the pan. So, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. The directions aren't very clear about things. Maybe the oil wasn't hot enough, but Lord forbid they give you some times for the oil. I don't know. So anyway, that's what they look like. We're gonna try them out. Whatever. All right, so this is the chicken and sage gravy mix. I'm going to do this one next. What you want to do is it's really easy. You want to, you empty this into a container, which I've got over here. You're going to add 225 milliliters or 3/4 of a pint of water, hot, it says boiling. Yeah, boiling water. And then mix it up with a fork and then serve it. So I've got my 3/4 of a pint of water. I'm just going to boil it and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. All right, my water is boiling, so I'm just gonna take this packet and put it into a glass container of some kind. This is the only glass measuring cup we have, so that's why I'm using it. Smells good. And then I'm gonna turn the water off. I'm gonna pour this in my powder. basically mix it up and it's ready to go. So I mean, literally that's all it takes. It doesn't, nothing fancy, just mix it up and pour it over your chicken.
We have our meals here, and I wanted to tell you all, Kevin's made Yorkshire pudding twice. The first time I think he did like an official video. The second time he was making it during a vlog, but it still is in the title that he's making Yorkshire pudding.
They came out really good.
They came out really good. He followed Jamie Oliver's directions, and they came out really, really good. And so you can buy mixes like this, but for Americans, if you look up Jamie Oliver's or if you look at Kevin's, then you'll see the method he used, and it was really nice.
These, I don't know, my problems with the directions, I said, Lord forbid they give you directions. Their directions are very sparse because they didn't say how long to leave them in as far as the oil goes. It didn't say how much to put in each one as far as the mix goes. Stuff like that. They were very sparse in their directions, and like how hot is hot. I don't know how hot the oil has to be. Smoking hot is not a good direction to me. That's not a direction to me. So
I'm trying one without the gravy, and I really like that. I love the texture. I love the flakiness around the edges.
It's different.
That's good. And that is from Tesco. I really like it without any gravy at all. The Morrisons Chicken and Sage Gravy Mix. It is just literally chicken and sage.
It tastes better with the gravy.
Oh, does it really? Okay.
Because you're not supposed to wear it, you know, as much of it.
Did you pick it up when you take it about like this?
I did. I dumped a little bit out so it wouldn't just run all over me, but yeah, that's what I was. I got it in my beard. That's when I did it. Yeah, it's good with the gravy.
That tastes like Thanksgiving.
That does. Well, sage.
Yeah, I make a sage, my dressing for Thanksgiving and Christmas or whenever. I use sage, and that reminds me of that. That is so good.
It's good with the chicken too, although I think I want more.
I love the texture of that.
Yeah, it's kind of chewy. And it was also a little disappointing that they didn't rise up and like.
They don't look like Yorkshire puddings,
and
but they're delicious.
I think a lot of that has to do with the temperature of the oil.
I didn't get us a knife.
I just cut mine with a fork. It was.
Oh, did you?
Are you having problems?
No, I got it.
I think a lot of it had to do with the temperature of the oil. I'm wondering if my oil wasn't hot enough. Yeah, it's good gravy. It's
that is so good.
You have to get a lot of it though.
This reminds me. Do you remember the old school Swanson's dinners?
Yeah, I am.
That reminds me of that gravy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. The old school, like Swanson's TV dinners, where you would like they had aluminum foil. How old am I? Where they had like the aluminum foil.
That you peel all the time.
That's what it tastes like. That is so good.
It's very good.
I love these.
Those are good. I think I'd rather make my homemade ones. Truth be told.
I love that texture of them. I mean, we haven't had Yorkshire puddings in a while either, so it just shows you we need to have them more often.
But this gravy, I would buy that gravy.
Oh, that gravy's
gravy is very, very good.
Yeah,
and it was, you boil some water, you pour it in, you mix it up, it's ready to go.
Very, very easy. That's a great dinner. I love this. So I think both of these are winners. I think these go well together. I really do. So
I'm wondering if you made less than 12, if you'd be bigger. Because I made 12. I wonder if I'd done like 6 and filled them up a little deeper.
Right.
Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. I'm just thinking of ways they could have been more like the traditional.
Right. Big and puffed up.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I think it's probably, I think people would say it all boils down to the oil being hot.
The oil's a big
I think that's probably key.
Yeah. They're good. Good flavor, good texture.
Like them both. So this was a successful dinner. When Stacie Ann sent these, she probably didn't have any intention at all of us putting them together into one meal. but it works.
It was
so
perfect.
if you haven't had it in a dinner like this with chicken, you need to have it.
And this is not fancy chicken, it's just boiled chicken, literally.
Yeah, we got it. It's a chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast, and we boiled it for what, 25 minutes?
25 minutes or so.
Yeah, and then put the gravy on it, and it was fantastic.
Really very flavorful.
So yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope if you're in the United Kingdom, you can visit Morrisons and Tesco and try these out for yourself. And thanks for watching.